The Pelicans have had chances tonight. They trail by 2 runs, but they've left 7 on base and gone 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. We hit the top of the 5th inning. First game of the week, Pelicans Cannonballers, and it's the top of the order coming up against Eligio Paredes. Riku Nishida will come up for a 3rd time. A walk, a fly out to left so far. Nishida, one of the players with college experience, was born in Osaka, Japan, but played at Oregon. Now a break in the action. It looks like Patrick Leland, the Cannonballers manager, talking things over with home plate umpire. That's Brandon Schmidt. Nathan Hall on the bases. Leland goes back over to 3rd, and we're set to begin this top of the 5th inning. First pitch is outside on Nishida, 1-0. Paredes throws that in for a strike, 1-1. Leland in his 2nd year with Kannapolis and 4th year overall in the White Sox organization. You might recognize that last name. He is the son of Jim Leland. It's taken inside. Nishida backs out of it. 3 balls and a strike. Patrick was a 10th round selection by the Tigers back in 2010. Fly ball left side and foul. Nishida has a full count on him. Pitch lands outside. So Nishida will walk for a 2nd time. Pelicans as a staff tonight have walked 3 batters. They walked 9 on Sunday, and that's something Buddy Bailey wants this pitching staff to really decrease. They lead the Carolina League with 626 walks this year. Jacob Gonzalez comes back up and fouls the first pitch back into the screen. Gonzalez 0 for 2. A ground out and a pop-up. 15th overall pick in this year's MLB draft. 0-1. Gonzalez fights it off, foul yet again. Ole Miss winning the 2022 College World Series, and it was a 2-0 sweep. Ole Miss took down Oklahoma in 2 games. Paredes long wait, the 0-2. Gonzalez fouls it off. And in that elimination game, Cade Horton, the former Pelican and first-round pick by the Cubs last year, he's now in Double-A, but Horton started that game. He went 7 1/3 and struck out 13 batters. It was the most in a College World Series final game ever. Foul ball left side. Gonzalez fights it off again. He stays 0-2. Now, Horton gave up 2 earned runs in that game. The first one was a solo home run by this man right here. Jacob Gonzalez broke a scoreless tie in the 6th inning. A home run off former Pelican Cade Horton. Oh, 2 again. Runner takes off, and it's flown out to left center. Espinoza to his right side, and he will make the catch. So Gonzalez falls to 0 for 3, and Nishida goes back to first. Every time that Kannapolis has tried the hit and run, it's been a fly out. So Nishida back safely, and Calvin Harris, another Ole Miss player, comes back up. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out tonight. Five hits for Myrtle Beach, 4 so far for Kannapolis. First pitch, Harris takes for a called strike. And Cannonballers have led off with a runner on base in 4 of the 5 innings. And 3 of those times, it's been a leadoff walk. Nishida takes off for second, pitch inside. No throw by Pabon. And Nishida is there safely. Make that the 3rd stolen base of the game for Kannapolis. They're now at 101 for the season. The lowest base stealing team in the Carolina League, but they've taken 3 tonight. 1-1 is fought back above the Kannapolis dugout. And foul. Pabon had a game last week where he gave up 7 stolen bases to Columbia. Now, of course, it's not always on the catcher. You have pitchers holding the runners on. That's something that Buddy Bailey talks a lot about. As that's taken for a called strike 3. Harris goes down looking, and Paredes picks up his 2nd strikeout. 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. Paredes on the inside corner puts down Harris. 2 down, runner on second, 3-1. Kannapolis leads, top 5. Lanzilli 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Off speed, in for a called strike. Buddy rarely puts the blame of stolen bases on the catchers. Constantly working with the pitching staff to hold runners on base, and they were out there again today with Tuesday PFPs and doing some drills before batting practice to work on the fielding aspect on the mound. On a strike on Lanzilli. Swing and a miss. Paredes has him down 1-2. Nishida on second following the leadoff walk. Paredes 1 2/3 innings trying to go 2. 2-strike pitch on Lanzilli. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The inside fastball puts away Lanzilli, and the inning comes to a close. Kannapolis leaves a runner on second. Pelicans still trailing 3-1. They're back up in the bottom half of the inning. It's the meat of this Pelicans order coming up in the bottom of the 5th here on Taco Tuesday. Pelicans trailing 3-1. Kannapolis Myrtle Beach game number 1. 3-4-5. Rojas, Calmer, and Garriola. Hammerberg stays on the mound in relief. First pitch on Rojas is right down the pipe for a called strike. Rojas 0 for 2. He reached on an error at second base by Sanchez his last time up. Pelicans tonight have left 7 runners on base in the first 4 innings. 0-1. Fastball upstairs on Rojas. Hammerberg came out of the bullpen after Drew McDaniel went out with an injury following 3 2/3 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 1 unearned run, 1 walk, and he struck out 5, and Rojas flies it out to left. Lanzilli to his right side, a long run, but he puts it away. Had to cover a lot of ground, but the man out of Arkansas is able to bring it down. Pelicans have not gone down in order tonight. Brian Calmer 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging. He also lined out to Lanzilli and left in the 3rd inning. It's been an eventful game for Lanzilli out in left field tonight. First pitch, and Calmer bends underneath the breaking ball that went over his head. Kannapolis giving plenty of room to Calmer down that left field line. Lanzilli playing almost out in left center right now. A big shift to the right side. Off speed in for a strike. Nishida in center is playing to the right of the second base bag. We'll see if Calmer can pull one here. 1-1. Off speed, lands in for a called strike 2. The 2 home runs that Calmer has hit here at Pelicans ballpark have both gone out to left center field, beyond the wall where Lanzilli is standing right now. Fastball above the letters, 2-2. Fastball from Hammerberg at 94. The righty comes set, 2-2 pitch. Off speed, just inside. A good take by Calmer. Full count. Nobody on, 1 down, bottom 5. Pelicans trail by 2. 3-2 pitch. And a fastball lands low and away. Calmer takes a 1-out walk. He's on for the first time tonight. And the tying run comes to the plate, and Andy Garriola, who's 0 for 2. A ground out and a line out to left for Garriola so far tonight. Facing Hammerberg for the first time. First pitch on him. Fastball right there for a called strike 1. Another fastball. That one hits the outside part of the plate. And a good frame job by Harris. Pops 95. Garriola down 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Fly ball foul. Second to last Tuesday Tacos and Tallboys of the season. 1 more to go. Pelicans welcome in the Columbia Fireflies September 5th through the 10th. 0-2 pitch. Off speed, and Garriola chases low. Foul tip caught by Harris. Strike 3. 2 down. And Hammerberg picks up his first strikeout of the night. Two outs with Calmer on first base. Jonathan Long, 9th round draft pick out of Long Beach State, will step in 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout swinging. First pitch. Off speed in for a called strike. Long got to this Pelicans team 2 weeks ago today. Made his Pelicans debut on August 8th. And hit a home run in just his 3rd at-bat. 0-1. And it's grounded up the middle and into center field. Calmer to second base, a ball that rolls up and down the mound and keeps on rolling into center. Long has a multi-hit game, and the Pelicans once again not going down without a fight. 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th. They put 2 runners on for Pedro Ramirez. Pelicans have gotten a runner to third in every single inning so far. Now with runners on first and second, Ramirez 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Switch hitter batting from the left side. First pitch, he takes up and away. Ramirez last week 4 for 21, had a double, 1 run batted in. Struck out only 2 times. 1-0. And it's taken in. Ramirez moves out of it, 2-0. He's had a solid month of August, batting .314 in 53 at-bats. He struck out just 5 times. 9 walks in this month. 2-0. And make it 3-0. Miguel Pabon is on deck. Hammerberg trying to find the location with 2 down in the Pelicans' half of the 5th inning. And he hits there with the 3-0 fastball. In for a strike. So Pedro still with a hitter's count. Calmer on second, Long on first base. Green light for Pedro. And he takes in ball 4. The Pelicans have loaded him up with 2 outs. 2 walks and a single. And it'll be Miguel Pabon stepping up next. Harris will come out and talk things over with Hammerberg. Hammerberg came out of the bullpen in that bottom of the 4th and got Myrtle to ground out to 3rd, but has struggled in this bottom of the 5th. Pelicans trail by 2 runs. And a base hit here by Pabon can bring them back. Talked about it his last time up, but Pabon is coming off a solid week. .23 runs batted in this season. And Pabon on a 4-game hitting streak. 0 for 2 so far tonight. First pitch on him. Fastball right down there for a called strike 1. He's grounded out and flown out so far. His fly out to center was caught just before the warning track by Nishida. Calmer on 3rd, Long on 2nd, Ramirez on first base. Here it comes 0-1. Pabon takes away. Ball and a strike. Pelicans as a team have 8 grand slams this season, the most in franchise history. 5 have been at home. 1-1. And Pabon pops it up right side. That will get into the seats. Out of play. Last inning, they left runners on the corners. The inning before that, it was runners on 1st and 2nd. Hammerberg comes set. 2-strike pitch on Pabon. And it's grounded over to short. Gonzalez flips to second base. Inning over. Once again, the Pelicans leave more runners on base. Nobody comes home in their half of the 5th inning. Kannapolis holds on to their 3-1 lead.